Hey everybody, it is Nicole. Long time no see. I know it's been maybe about a week or so or more since I posted anything. I have been dealing with a lot of things, lots of up and downs, a lot of stress. My bipolar has been kicking my butt. And I am also in the process, obviously, of moving. And so, yeah, so that's kind of why I haven't been posted anything yet. Although I do know that I owe you guys a winner for my giveaway, for the gift cards, along with any of my hidden giveaways, which I still am going to be doing. Hey, you never know, this might be a hidden giveaway as well, because I do have some Furls hooks that I do plan on giving away. I have not gotten a chance to do any of putting together any of my mystery boxes because I have been so stressed out that I can't, it's near impossible to like function. So anyhow, for those of you who may not know me, my name is Nicole. This is my channel. We talk about yarn, we talk about my resin art, doing live resin pours, and then I also talk about the difficult subjects like mental health, self-care, and then also chronic pain, chronic illnesses, and then of course how they all coincide together. And I can tell you this much, that mental health, mental illnesses, along with the chronic pain and chronic illnesses, definitely for sure coincide together, because I have been dealing with that for the last couple of weeks because I have been so stressed out, and so my anxiety and panic attacks have gone through the roof, which in turn then have been manifesting itself into actual physical, I guess, symptoms. So like I've been so tense that I can't stop shaking, I can't walk properly. Has been affecting my appetite and all of that stuff. And this is in no way me complaining about anything. This channel, honestly, for me is a way to teach people, inform people of what it's like to be somebody like me, who may be dealing with the same things similarly, and then also have the ability to ask questions as well. And I also like to include the yarn, the resin, and mystery boxes, which obviously is my favorite part, and to show that, like art therapy and stuff is stuff that does help with coping with all of these things. So my plan is I'm hoping to, if all goes well, is I am going to do the drawing for the gift card winner, and then probably do a couple of drawings for the Furls hooks on the last two videos. And then like I say, I always ask that everybody watch my videos to the end if you can like stomach my nonsense, and then hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification button, and then I also would like to do a live on Tuesday, just to kind of chit chat and stuff, and then I might do a giveaway or two at that time as well, because I have a total of 5 Furls hooks that I want to give away to 5 lucky people, and then maybe some other things as well. So to kind of give you an update on what's been going on in the last couple of weeks, is that number one, my husband and I told my mom that we are moving. She took it pretty well. We took her out to dinner, obviously so we could do it face to face. She did take it pretty well. She kept asking, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Which is pretty typical for her. She's really concerned that I will face a lot of racism because, the fact that I am of Asian descent, and that she is also very concerned that my children will also be faced with that same situation as well. I have faith that for the most part, people will be kind enough to not do that. Obviously, that may not always be the case, but I've dealt with racism towards me, unfortunately. And so I know that I'll have to keep an eye out for my kids, especially my youngest. And then the other thing too is that we have booked our airline tickets. We will be leaving on the 31st of July. And then we have, what else have we done? I've also arranged for my cats to come with us. And then what else have we done? We have given notice to our property management company, so they will be sending some paperwork on how to ensure, or hopefully ensure, that we get our deposit back, because for whatever reason they are like extremely picky on how we do the move out process and cleaning. In all of the years of my life, I have never run into a property management company that expects the renter to hire professional cleaners to steam clean the carpets. And I grant you, the unit we rented wasn't exactly in the greatest condition. It was, the rent on the unit was on the market for way below market rent, and because of the state of the unit, and so they want the carpets professionally shampooed or steam cleaned, which I'm sure you guys know is not cheap. They also want the draperies professionally dry cleaned, which is, I find, ridiculous. Because when we moved in, there was no drapery. We bought the drapery, and my husband installed the rod, and then I helped him put up the drapes. So our plan is just to take the drapes down and toss them, because we bought them at Ross's, so it's not like we spent a whole bunch of money on it. And then the other thing too is because we have cats, they also want the unit professionally fumigated. Oh my goodness. Okay, so my cats are indoor cats. When we got the cats from the Humane Society, it was agreed when we signed the adoption papers that our cats, who are also fixed, that they were not to be let outside. And I don't like having my cats outside just because of the simple fact that, fleas and stuff like that. Yeah, they want the unit professionally fumigated. And it's like, what? And that's not something that's cheap either. So anyhow, we're waiting. We let them know on Friday, so that was yesterday. Today is Saturday, when we'll be moving out, which will be the 26th of July. And we'll be staying with my mom until the place gets cleaned. The management company can come in and inspect it and say yes or no that we did a good enough job, blah diddy blah blah blah. And then, because every unit that we've ever rented, it was like, okay, so you vacuum, mop, and then, you know, clean the stove, and then, you know, do your best to clean the countertops, the bathroom, and all of that stuff. Well, they want like somebody to come in professionally clean everything, which I find highly exorbitant, because I'm sure you guys know that that's not something that's cheap. So I don't know, we're gonna have to take a look at the paperwork they send us. And then the other thing is that in order to ship our vehicles, we have to have them currently registered. And the thing that's frustrating is I don't know if you guys know this, but in the state of Hawaii, registration is extremely expensive. And we have safety checks, and safety checks are something that's run by the state, where you have to take it to a certified service station where they check to see if your lights are working, your tires are good, all of that stuff, and you have to pay for it. And then you have to take all that to the DMV and then pay your registration fee. Now, registration here is, I think if my husband said, it's based off of weight. So, on average, people here pay between $300 on up every single year on their vehicles to register it. So you pay approximately $27 for the safety check, and then on top of that you pay for the registration fee. So usually, say you have two vehicles, you're looking at somebody's almost whole entire paycheck plus some. And so I'm looking at paying to have my cars registered, just to get it on the boat. Okay, just to get it on the boat, and then only then to turn around and have it registered at the state of Oklahoma in 30 days, and pay again for registration. Now, granted, Oklahoma's registration is substantially cheaper, but I am going to have to pay about $1,000 just to have the cars go on the boat. And obviously we need the cars, because how are we going to get anywhere? So yeah, that's where we're at right now. The last big thing that we have to do is the cars. After we do that, it's a matter of just going through all of our personal belongings and deciding keeping, donating, or tossing. So beds are not going to be coming with us, dressers are not going to be coming with us, sofa is not going to be coming with us. It's just basically going to be clothes, you know, any personal mementos and toys and stuff like that. And then obviously the television. So they are going to be shipped either through the postal service or through UPS. The television will probably be packaged up and sent through UPS, because I can't package up a 60-inch television. And so, yeah, so I have been, and that's the reason why I've been kind of absent, because essentially we're going to be moving in about 6 weeks. And I'm freaked out, really freaked out. And it's not to say that I'm like regretting this decision, it's just a lot. I'm leaving my home state to go to a state that, while I found out that I do have relatives there, but they live in Tulsa, and which is an hour-ish away from where we will be. So, you know, it's someplace that we won't know anybody, which we've done before. So it's not anything that's new. It's just that it's different this time, because it's not necessarily something that we had planned for. The plan we had the plan of moving to Hawaii and staying here for the rest of our lives and retiring here, and not pulling up roots, yanking the kids out of what they've known for the last X amount of years, only to start all over again. So yeah, I guess it's kind of like me ranting a little bit because I'm frustrated, and I'm frustrated with the fact that I am having to run around possibly on Tuesday, because on Monday is a state holiday. It's King Kamehameha Day. So like the city and county offices and the satellite city halls, the DMVs are going to be closed. So on Tuesday, I'm going to have to be doing some running around to get the cars registered, and shell out $1,000 to have 2 vehicles registered just to get on a boat to ship to our final destination, and then within 30 days turn around and then re-register them in the state of Oklahoma. I am not pleased by that. I'm not pleased by the fact with the state of Hawaii that it costs that much to have a car registered. That it's like, I think my car is like $365 just to have it registered. And that's why a lot of people here sometimes don't register their vehicles on time because they just simply can't afford it. And so, and like my son's car, his car is $386 to have it registered. And so, yeah. And I think my husband's car is $375 to have it registered. His is current because he has to have it current because of work. But yeah, it's really frustrating. It's maddening. But you know, it is what it is. It's a part of the whole process of us moving. So anyhow, that's the reason why I've been kind of not around and I haven't posted anything. I do hope that you watch the end of this video. It really does help me out. I know, I apologize, I haven't been posting on the regular basis. I've been going through a lot. Having mental illness is really tough, because especially with bipolar, things kind of swing all over the place sometimes, and add anxiety, and it's just even worse. So I mean, like when we were getting ready to tell my mom 2 weeks prior, like I could feel my whole body tense up, and I was literally shaking so hard that I couldn't even hold a glass of water, because if I would hold a glass of water, the water would be splashing everywhere. And so, because I was panicking, really literally panicking that she was going to freak out about this. But you know, she took it fairly well. She's not happy about it, obviously, but I don't know. We gotta do what we gotta do for our family. And it's not to say that we won't be coming back to visit, because we will. Because the other thing that's nice is, well, first off, my husband did not get the job that he wanted with the TSA, which is unfortunate. But he has since he posted his resume on Indeed, and he has since been getting phone call after phone call, email after email from companies in the area that we will be living in, asking him to apply for these specific jobs, and places have been calling him to schedule interviews either over the phone, or since he's not there yet, they said that they will set his resume aside until we do get there, and they will be contacting him when we get there to set up an interview. I think in total he has gotten about 20 responses to his resume, so there is definite interest in him as far as an employee because of his experience. He does have an interview this coming Friday over the phone. The company that is interested in hiring him, possibly hiring him, is willing to do the interview over the phone. And what he is hoping actually is he does the interview, and that that they offer him the job, because he's really concerned that it's going to take him a while to get a job. I don't think so, just by the simple fact that he's gotten such immense response to his resume. And so what we're hoping is that they offer him the job, and he said he'll probably take it because it's a good job and it pays more than what he gets paid now. And then even if it's just a stopgap until he finds maybe something better, or maybe something, maybe that he wants to do more than this particular position. It's a corrections officer position, and so and it's in a medium security facility, and so he's saying that, if it is what he hopes it is, then he'll stay there, we'll have insurance, and we'll be good to go. He'll essentially have a job when we get there, and he can start shortly after we arrive and settle in. And then I can take care, of making sure that we have, our furniture that we had to donate or get rid of. So yeah, that's where we are right now. I apologize for not posting. I've got a lot going on, but I am hoping to connect with you guys on Tuesday. I will draw for the winner of the gift cards on Tuesday. I'm hoping to also draw the winners of a couple of the Furls hooks that I have. And then I want to do a live and maybe do a couple of giveaways on the live as well. And then the other thing is I'm going to see if I can, if I have the energy to put together a handful of mystery boxes, and that I can just ship out. So I will be pre-packing them and then shipping them out. So thank you guys for supporting me, and stick around. I hope you guys have stuck around to the end of this video, because you never know, you could win something from this, and it does of course help me out as well. So make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and then hit the notification button so you know when I post. And then again, when we get settled into our new place, I will probably be able to post more consistently, because all of this chaos has settled down. So until the next video, I will see you guys later. All right, thanks, bye.